Welcome to Learn to Live Stress-Free. This is Christine Wright with Dr. Robert Wright Jr. of www.stressfreenow.info.
Hi, this is Dr. Bob coming to you today from someplace in Denmark. I can't pronounce the name of the city we're in, so I'll just leave it at Denmark. In any event, I want to talk to you about another way of having fun, and that is to take a cruise. Now, a cruise is not for everyone. Some people have problems with seasickness. Some people are afraid of drowning. They're afraid of the water. Some people, they just can't wrap their minds around the idea of being on a ship in the ocean. So if you're one of those people, then this video is not for you. But if you're either an experienced cruiser or if you're curious about cruising, then this video is for you. So why take a cruise? The number one reason to take a cruise is that it's all inclusive. Includes your room, includes all your meals. You have access to multiple swimming pools. You have access to whirlpools. All your food is included. And then the entertainment, just fabulous. You have Broadway type shows. You have R&B. You have hard rock. You have classic music. You have comedy, Las Vegas type acts. This is all inclusive. Now, one of the things that the cruise lines have started that I noticed in the last 10 years in particular, and basically probably in the last 5 years, that's where I noticed it, is that they have now on the ship premium restaurant venues where you pay a little extra to be in these very elegant, very classy spaces. And so, like on this particular ship, I think they have maybe 5 or 6 premium restaurants. So they have a steakhouse, they have a sushi house, then they have a Pan-Asian restaurant, they have an Italian restaurant, and then there's maybe 1 or 2 other restaurants that where you pay extra. And at first, I'll be honest, I was very skeptical because the food on the cruise ships tends to be very, very good. And I mean very, very good. And especially, I love the room service when it's free. And in fact, when I was on a previous cruise, there was a charge of $9.95 plus 20% gratuity for the room service. But I didn't mind paying the $12 because all I kept thinking about was on my honeymoon that in French Polynesia, the room service was $900 plus 30%. And so I didn't mind paying $12 for room service. And so, but on this ship, the room service is free, unless you order, a T-bone steak or lobster tails or something like that. And so another very, very wonderful thing about a cruise is that you can either come by yourself or you can come as a couple or a group, and you basically can do as much or as little as you like. So I met a couple yesterday, and I think she said, oh, my husband wanted to do like a 10-mile walk, and I wasn't up to that. And so I'm staying on board and going to the spa and get some extra rest. So that's one of the things that's really cool that if one person wants to go to the casino and then later hang out in the whirlpool. The other person could go on a shore excursion and then be back for dinner or lunch or whatever. And so that's the other thing with the room service is a very, very nice feature is that the night before they have a card where you can just check off for your breakfast, you know, how you want it, and you hang the thing out before on your doorknob before 2 a.m. And then from 6 to 10 a.m., they will deliver the breakfast right to your bedside. Doesn't get better than that. And did I mention the free part again? So very, very nice. And it includes, and this is not just a continental breakfast. This is a full breakfast. They have full English breakfast with sausage and with beans. They have all kinds of omelets and egg dishes. They have toast and bagels and, you know, cereal and bacon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so I want you to really consider why cruising might be in your future and that it's a very good option. And so if you take a cruise and you don't like it, then you don't have to do it again. The other thing is that there's so much competition on the internet among the cruise companies. You can easily find a really good deal. So I'm not going to tell you my secret places where I find the best deal, because that's going to be part of my membership, where for $9.99 a month, I'm going to give you some information that is little known secrets that I've learned over the years from different people. Because when I travel, I used to ask people, what's the most interesting place you ever been to? Now, instead, I ask, what's the best way to save money on a cruise? And how can I find, where do I go to get that deal? And so it's mind bending that some of the deals. So I'll give you an example. So some people are gamblers, and this is widely known that if you gamble, like people know if you go to Atlantic City or to Las Vegas and you gamble, you can get comped on a hotel or on meals, etc. And I've never experienced that, but I've met people who have been comped with suites, etc., that kind of thing. So apparently they have the same thing on the cruise ships. I've met people where they've gotten a cruise for free. I believe they had to pay the taxes and the port charges, but everything else was free. So, which is pretty good. So then I've asked them the obvious question: did you make money or did you lose money in the casino? So surprisingly, it's 50-50. I even met somebody that was able to sign up for a free casino offer. And he wasn't yet a gambler. He, that's part of my secret information. I'm sorry, not supposed to give you that. So the bottom line is that I want you to consider taking a cruise, and then contact me and let me know how it went. I think your mind and body will thank you, especially if you make it to the spa. So this is Dr. Bob signing off from someplace in Denmark, telling you and reminding you what you already know to do, which is to take better care of yourself, because you don't want to have to be like UB Blake said at his 100th birthday party. He said, if I knew I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care myself. And so that is very, very wise advice. We all need to take better care of ourselves. So think of one thing that you can do today to give yourself some TLC in the midst of all the other things that you have to do. Signing off from Denmark, somewhere in Denmark, from stressfreenow.info. Until next time, be safe and be well.